How do you get buy-in? If we're going to be a catalyst for responsibility, we understand the science of buy-in. Now, during our teaching session, we talked about that, but I want to recap it very quickly. So how do I get buy-in? Before you try to do anything with various stakeholder groups, the people that report directly with you, another group that you need to help get a project done, anytime I'm trying to get others to help me get something done, I got to have buy-in. So before I'm trying to help them, trying to get them to help me get something done, I got to ask myself these 3 questions. 1, will they think it's relevant? 2, quality. 3, impact. Remember those 3 things? Will they think it's relevant? Will they think it's of high quality? Will they think it's going to be a positive impact or that it will impact them personally? When I say you must ask those questions, what I mean by that is this. You stop and you say to yourself, will they see the relevancy of all this? Will they see how it affects them? Will they see it's in their best interest? Well, what if it's not, Ian? Well, then the first question you have to ask yourself, is there any way I can make it in their best interest? Well, they're going to perceive that it's more work for them. So then can you package it and explain it in such a way so that they will see that the long-term benefits is that in the long term it won't be more work for them? The change that you're talking about? Or can you at least explain to them that even though it is more work for them initially, that the positive impacts that will result are worth it? Relevance. If as a leader you can't explain the relevance to people, then you're not going to get buy-in. Ian, people should just do their dang jobs. Well, I don't disagree. But you and I both know attitudinally, people don't always see it that way. So buy-in, relevance. To get buy-in, I have to be explaining the relevance to people. Second, quality. No one is going to give their allegiance, their best, to something they think is halfway or half done. So we have to think to ourselves, are people going to perceive that what we're doing is of quality? And then finally, impact. Will it impact them? Will the ramifications of not doing it impact them negatively? And will doing it impact them positively? Now, you can't always control that because oftentimes you're walking out the marching orders of somebody else. But wherever possible, if it won't make a positive impact on people, don't do it. Don't do it. Well, I don't have a choice, I have to do it. Well, that's where you earn your stripes, right? That's you going back and advocating with your bosses and saying, guys, this isn't going to make a positive impact. Fact is, it's going to make our work harder and more difficult. See, I think there are ways to get to objectives and make work easier for people, more enjoyable for people. Now, not in every situation, but where I'm making it more difficult, I better have a good payoff. I better be able to explain why the payoff is worth the additional burden. If I can't explain that, not only will you not get buy-in, you'll get extreme pushback. It's in your best interest to ask these questions before you begin. Be the buy-in police. You and I have both gone through bad changes or bad implementation. Anytime we go through that, we have to clean up that mess for 2-3 weeks, sometimes 2-3 years, sometimes a long, long time. Ask these buy-in questions before you begin, and you're more likely to mitigate your risk of having a bad change through a poor buy-in approach. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.